so first off, just once again, introduce yourself, give people a little bit of background.
Hi, my name is Scott Rueter. I'm running for State's Attorney of Macon County. I've been an attorney for about 35 years, and most of that has been in the criminal justice field. I spent 20 years as a prosecuting attorney, having served as actual State's Attorney in Macon County from 2000 to 2004. For a short period of time, when I was a very young attorney, I was appointed as State's Attorney in DeWitt County because my boss there, who I was working for, was appointed judge. So I actually served at the age of 27 as a State's Attorney of DeWitt County. For the last 15 years, I've been with the Public Defender's Office, and for a period of time in there was also in private practice, but mostly concentrating in criminal law because it's a field of law that I enjoy and that I think I can make a difference in. I'm a graduate of the University of Notre Dame and DePaul University College of Law. I'm married. I have a wife and two children, Griffin and Caitlin. Melinda, my wife, and Griffin's at ISU, sort of. He's with the pandemic lockdown. He's online, and my daughter's in high school online. So that's me in a nutshell.
Yeah, challenging times for sure. So I guess the question then, with this seat coming up for the state's attorney, why are you the right person for that seat?
I believe I'm the right person because, number one, of 35 years of experience in the criminal justice field, and because I have been on both sides of the fence, 20 years as a prosecutor and 15 years as a defense attorney. It is good, I believe, to have that experience as a defense attorney to understand what the criminal justice system, how the criminal justice system affects and impacts people that get charged with crimes. Obviously we strive to charge the person that is responsible for a crime, but there are times when it happens that the wrong person is charged. And simply charging someone with a crime is a great impact on their life. But I think the office of state's attorney and those who do defense work do an important service to the community in helping make our communities safer and better places to live. I think that based on my experience of having been state's attorney before, I'm certainly familiar with the management side of things, the budgeting process, those sorts of issues, dealing with the county board issues. And in fact, that's another reason why I'm the better candidate, is because being state's attorney just isn't about criminal law. It's about governmental law as well. It's about running an office of attorneys and staff for those attorneys. It's about budgeting and being answerable to the public. I already have that experience of dealing with all of those things, especially dealing with the county board and the issues that come before the county. Most people don't realize a state's attorney is the attorney for the county as a legal entity. And so as such, we represent the county in all sorts of legal proceedings. When the county has to sue someone, the county's getting sued, labor negotiations, juvenile cases, all of that involves the state's attorney of Macon County.
Great. So if you are elected, what will be like some of your main priorities once you take that position?
If I become state's attorney, there are several issues facing us. Of course, one of the most pressing right now is the issue of law enforcement and people's trust in the legal system. And it's not just trust in law enforcement, it's trust in the entire legal system. So something we need to work on is rebuilding that trust so that our system works the way it's designed to work again and is just and fair for all people who come in contact with it. That's going to be a pretty big priority given what's going on around these days. I've always talked about, since I entered the campaign, 4 other areas that I think are vitally important. One is, of course, the epidemic of opioids currently. Secondly, we've had some problems with people misusing firearms, engaging in violence by using firearms. Here in Decatur and Macon County area, that's kind of a concern. Another issue it's always been a long-term issue for many state's attorneys, is domestic violence. And when I started out as a prosecutor, a lot of prosecutors start in traffic. That tends to be the area that you can experience a learning curve. Right away, I was hired as an assistant state's attorney to deal with juvenile law. And so that's something that's near and dear to my heart. And I think where we can make a lot of impact to what goes on, especially if we talk about some of these shooting incidences we've had in Decatur lately. A lot of those are young people that hopefully, if the system responds appropriately to them, not only with punishment, but giving them opportunities and education and building a sense of community, those are things that need to be done in our juvenile justice system. So I think that we need to revamp some of the things we do in juvenile court, and that'll be one of the areas I concentrate on as well.
Great. Hey, you hit 5 minutes right on the nose. Good responses. I did want to get, I wanted to get a kind of a closing statement from you as well.
I have been privileged to be involved in the criminal justice system in Macon County for the last 35 years. And whatever the voters decide, I am a member of this community that's committed to the community. I've lived here almost my whole life, other than working in other places for brief periods of time. But I appreciate the support people have shown me, and I want to be able to give back again to the community as I have in other ways in the past.